So, you know it's Monday. You know it's Monday. God damn it. Sorry. You know it's Monday. We do the news. We talk about the things that happened during the weekend. And I just don't have the stomach for it tonight. I really don't. The news is so depressing and so upsetting and so disappointing that I'm just like, you know what, guys? Screw it. Like, let's just talk about something that's a lot easier to do, okay? Let's talk about this instead. All right, this is what I want to talk about tonight. I don't want to talk about London. I don't want to talk, we could talk about, and we're probably going to have to go through the headlines. London, Trump tweeting the mayor, what the poor people of London are going through, how everybody is so paranoid and nervous and afraid right now. That's what we need to be talking about, but you know what I mean? I just can't. I can't do it today. So instead, tonight, we're going to talk about this boss who mowed his lawn during a tornado in Alberta, Canada. Not the hero we need, but the hero we deserve. You know who this guy is? This guy is, I'll tell you who he is. He's this dog in real life. Look, there's that guy. The guy who mows his lawn in the face of a tornado is the everything is fine in a fire dog, okay? This guy sums up how I feel when I try to go about my business reading the news. Oh my God, I'm Daryn.Jones. This is Daryn.Jones Live. We do the show 4 nights a week right here on the old YouTube box. We're in my mother's studio. It's a beautiful studio. I'm trying not to swear as well, so the news is difficult. I'm trying not to let nipples go on the internet, so I'm covering up. Thanks to everyone who's writing letters about where the nipples and the asses are. Thank you very much for letting me know. We are all guy mowing his lawn during a tornado these days. It is unbelievable. By the way, we're 100% live. Nobody else is doing this on the internet right now. Live news comedy. If you're talking about it, we're talking about it. I'm Daryn.Jones. Hi. Like, subscribe, wank, suck. Do whatever you got to do. Get in the chat. Enjoy yourself. Everybody's here. Elstein's here. Joanne is here. Katrina, good to see you. Hop in the chat. Let's just get in. Let's just, we could talk about, this was the news this weekend. I don't want to talk about this. I know you don't either. This terror attack in London. If you've ever been to London, you know what an amazing city it is. The people are fantastic. It's huge. It's multicultural. It's unbelievable. And then this horrible attack happens, and it's absolutely tragic. I can go bigger on this. Not that I want to, but I will. I hope you're having a good Monday, everyone. Sorry, guys. This fucking thing, this new system, guys. I tell you what. Okay, there we go. So this happens, and then of course everybody starts talking about how we are supporting the people in London, how we our thoughts and prayers, and how we've got to, I don't know what we do. We got to look to our leaders to guide us through this tough time. Well, I also don't want to talk about this tonight. Trump tweets to the mayor of London. What are you doing? Trump gets on the old Twitter box and he starts tweeting out, this is not what you write after a terror attack in one of your friend cities. This is so insensitive and so mean and so awful. And it's also wrong because he writes, at least 7 dead, 48 wounded in terror attack, and Mayor of London says there is no reason to be alarmed. No, that is not what he said. Let me scroll down. I'm going to scroll down with a finger in the air. The president was referring to a statement by Mr. Khan earlier this morning, which he said grieving for the victims and insisted the terrorists would not win. Londoners will see an increased police presence today and over the course of the next few days. There is no reason to be alarmed. Clearly, he's referencing the fact that there's going to be a lot more police on the street. That causes people to be nervous. Don't be alarmed. He went on to condemn the attack in the strongest possible terms and asked for people to remain vigilant. So, there is no reason to be alarmed. Way to take it out of context, the President of the United States of America. Like, are you serious? Do you need more proof? Here we go.
Then today, Trump took aim at London's Mayor, Sadiq Khan.
Londoners will see an increased police presence today and over the course of the next few days. No reason to be alarmed.
Trump.
That is what a leader does. He reassures the people. he or she, the leader, reassures the people, says there's no reason to be alarmed. And again, I don't want to, it's Monday, I don't want to talk about this news. It's too depressing. People have gone over this. What more can I possibly add to the story? All I want to talk about is tornado guy in Alberta who mowed his lawn like a boss. But this is the stuff that's going on. By the way, hop in the chat right now. Welcome, everybody. Joanne, no long cutting during a tornado for me. Peter, good to see you. Brian, good to see you. I didn't think that picture was real good. You all want to talk about the tornado. That's very good. Also, we are streaming. We should be streaming in 720p today. I was tweaking the formula. Let me know if it's working. Today is kind of an experimental day. Shirley Berry, I didn't think the picture was real, but I guess so. We're going to get into that because, quite frankly, that's what I want to talk about tonight, the tornado. I don't want to talk about Trump, how he's tweeting this. How about this one? Did you notice we're not having a gun debate right now? That's because they use knives in a truck. That's a good point. That's a good argument in favor of gun control. Like, yeah, we're not talking about a gun debate right now because thank God it wasn't worse than it was. If they had access to guns, it could have been worse. I don't want to talk about that. I'm not interested in talking about that. I'm tired of breaking down this guy's tweets. Every day he goes on and on. He's talking about the travel ban again. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. More people have done it. By the way, this is another story. I don't want to talk about this either. Theresa May, she's the Prime Minister in the UK, says the internet must now be regulated following the London Bridge terror attack. I don't want to switch sides and switch discussion too quickly, but this is going to be the fight in the coming years. Mark my words. The regulation of the internet, the desire for the people in charge to take the internet and regulate it and moderate it, much like traditional TV and radio, and taking it out of the hands of the people. How will they do it? With arguments like this. And, you know, on its face, you don't disagree with what she says, but what is she saying?
We cannot allow this ideology the safe space it needs to breed. Yet that is precisely what the internet and the big companies that provide internet-based services provide. We need to work with allied democratic governments to reach international agreements that regulate cyberspace to prevent the spread of extremist and terrorism planning. And we need to do everything we can at home to reduce the risks of extremism online.
Now, nobody disagrees with what she's saying, but what is actually being said? It seems to be like you could take a lot of civil liberties away in the eye of a horrible attack. When did that happen before? When did it happen? I can't quite remember when it happened. It's escaping me when that actually happened. It seems to me you could push forward the idea of surveilling everything that happens on the internet. Not like it's already not happening, but more so. It's a really interesting article. And again, I don't want to turn this horrible terrorist attack into something that diminishes the horror of it. That's not what I'm interested in doing. But this will be the next big fight. I guarantee you. The way the internet is regulated, who controls it, who's in charge of what is put on it, who's in charge of the distribution. I guarantee you that is coming down the pike. And I want to talk about this on another show not related to this attack. But unfortunately, it's horrible attacks like this that bring up these issues where the people in charge try to take away our civil liberties and increase surveillance. Mark my words. If you're just joining us, I'm Daryn.Jones. What is up, Max Loves the Mother? Talk about a misdirected problem reaction solution, Theresa May. Yeah, nobody disagrees that this festering on the internet has to be watched and surveilled and stopped. We all agree with that. And by the way, I'm Daryn.Jones. You're watching Daryn.Jones Live. We are 100% live each and every, well, not each and every night. Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're in a new studio. Let me show you around the studio, because again, I don't want to talk about all these depressing ass stories. I just don't want to, because the news has been tough this weekend. It's not been good. But we are in a new studio. We're in the Eastern time zone. We're in my mother's heart studio. And what do you think? Guys, pretty good, right? Not bad, right? Right? This is some local art that I think you'll like. And what I've done, because I don't want to get dinged by the Google AdSense, I've covered up any nudity. Also, I'm no longer cursing on the show. If you spot me cursing, you flag it in the comments. You let me know, and I will I will note it, and I will try to do better. That is the Darren Jones Live guarantee to you. So again, we've gone through all of this awful news, and again, I'm not saying this to diminish it, but it's too much. It's too much these days. This is all of us right now. We are all the everything is fine dog. We are all sitting in a fire, going, no, we're good, we're good. This is all of us right now. I'm telling you. And how better summed up than in, where was it? Sorry, let me go full on this because you guys got to see this. Three Hills, Alberta. A tornado comes in out of nowhere, and that's our top story tonight. We're not talking about the horrible news and all the concerns that I have that you probably have as well, even though that's what we should be doing on the show. We are talking about the incredible story of the man who bravely finished his yard work in the face of danger. This man is the This Is Fine dog. Am I right? You know I'm right. You know I'm right. If you're just joining us, I'm Daryn.Jones. This is Daryn.Jones Live. We're also doing a test tonight. We're broadcasting in, I should be in 720 tonight, 720p. So let me know if there's any lag, how it looks, how you're feeling, if you need a hug. Let me know. Tonight is just kind of like a catch-all. And again, there's a lot of horrible news out there, but I'm in the mood to look at all this stuff. L. Stein, maybe Daryn Jones will put a different light in life tonight so we can laugh. L. Stein, baby, I'm here for you. Adam Thomas, not even one well-timed F-bomb. I will not fucking swear anymore, buddy. That is my promise to you. But I wish we could see the nudity and hear the cursing, says Max Loves the Mother. I'm sorry. No, that's it. That's it. We're going PG because we've got to earn some cash on this thing, guys. We're going reputable pretty soon. This thing's blowing up like a you know. Oh, we should call it the Nip Slip Studio. That's very good, Adam. That's actually a pretty good. That's a pretty good name for the studio. Katrina says, as long as our internet doesn't turn out like China's, I'm assuming you're meaning a totally regulated, modified. Well, I keep reading all these articles where they talk about. And by the way, if you're just joining us, we're talking about this story, how the internet. This could be this horrible attack could be another way to take away the internet from the people and regulate it, what we see on it, who gets to post on it, etc., etc., etc. And you hear stories all the time out of China where they won't let people see Twitter or Facebook or whatever. Are we that far away, guys? Are we? Think about who owns. There's like 4 companies that own everything. The news, the this, the that. They put it all on. We're not that far off. I'm Daryn Jones. You're watching Daryn Jones Live. We are moments away from the Twister story, the one story we all want to see. And I hope you're having a good night. Priya, my childhood. Oh my God! Wait, is this actually the Daryn Jones? WTF? My childhood right here. Priya, subscribe right now. We do this show 4 nights a week. We usually talk about the heavy stuff, but I'm not in the mood tonight. We're not talking about the horrible attack in London. We're not talking about that tonight. We're not talking about the insensitive, insane, incorrect. You want to talk fake news? Incorrect, horrible tweets that the President of the United States posted on the weekend after the horrible attacks. We're not going to talk about how he was totally disrespecting and misrepresenting the mayor of London.
Trump took aim at London's mayor, Sadiq Khan.
Londoners will see an increased police presence today and over the course of the next few days. No reason to be alarmed.
We're not going to talk about how he took that statement and twisted it to the benefit of his followers. We're not talking about that. We're also not talking about how the internet... I heard a post-it drop. If you see nudity, call Google right now and let them know. 1-800-GOOGLE, let them know right now. Very good. No, tonight we're talking about Twister in Alberta. A Canadian moment. This is an unbelievable story. Check out these. This is CBC
A terrifying
News.
Scene for people northeast of Calgary after a tornado ripped through the
I'll do
area.
this better for you guys.
Residents in Three Hills snapped shots of the Twister as it passed through Friday evening.
There.
And my next guest
Check it
captured
out.
the time-lapse video.
Yo, straight up. So this guy did this shot, and people in Alberta don't give a fuck. They just like, oh, Twister? Cool. What I'm going to do is set up a camera and do time-lapse. That's what I'm going to do. Should we get out of the storm? We're from Alberta. We're from Three Hills, yo. I think maybe instead what I'll do is set up my time-lapse. Oh, you don't think we should get out of the way? No, I'm going to time-lapse this.
A terrifying scene for people northeast of
that.
Calgary after a tornado ripped through the area.
It's quite beautiful. You know, it's terrifying. And by the way, if you're near a tornado, leave. Get out of the way. But this is beautiful.
Residents in Three Hills snapped shots of the twister as it passed through Friday evening. And
Look at that little guy down there. Do you see the little dude? There's a little dude right down there. Can you see him in 720p? He's just chilling out down there.
The next guest captured the time-lapse video
That's unbelievable.
that you see right now.
Wow, first question. Are you crazy? If I was the journalist, that would be my... Are you crazy, man? Get out of there. I'm Daryn.Jones. You're watching Daryn.Jones Live. Max says I did a new drawing in class once. Had to keep erasing and redrawing the you-know-what because it kept moving. Tonight is sharing time on the old show. Welcome to the show. All right, so let's continue. It really is unbelievable. I love this.
Vance Newdorf was driving home.
Look at that.
When he noticed the tornado.
That's unbelievable.
Saw this white cloud starting to appear coming down from the dark.
I always do love when the news does like webcam interviews because I'm always curious what people want to sit beside. And this guy's decided this like metal thing was 2 candles. I think it's great.
A cloud spinning overhead, and I thought, can't be a tornado. We don't, we get them in the area, but I've never seen one before.
Well,
so I pulled over just to kind of
that look beautiful.
Take a picture of it, and got out of the van and stood off to the side and started taking a picture. And then it started to spin and come down toward the ground and turned brown. And I looked over and I went, that's my daughter's house, just over there behind those trees. I got to phone her. So
that's my daughter's house. I got to set up my camera and do a time-lapse video. Should you call your daughter?
I got the phone and gave her a quick call. And I noticed I was down to 9% of power. And I'm thinking, okay, phone, last on me here. And I called my daughter and I said, get into the basement. It's coming your way. Get
in the basement. Are you going to come, Dad? No, what I'm going to do is I've got 9% of power on my phone. I'm going to go as long as I can to get this amazing thing. Because you know why? The Google AdSense. If I put this thing on the old YouTube.
And I called my daughter and I said, get into the basement. It's coming your way. This is a tornado. It's coming. And she said, yes, yeah, and that was it. And she hung up, and then I had the phone up, so I just pressed the button and started recording until the battery actually ran out. And I didn't even know if I captured.
Isn't that amazing? Damn phone battery screws up the whole shot. How typical is that? How typical is that? That you want to see the tornado, but you already got a battery, and it could be deadly. This is fine.
Anything. I stayed there watching it go, and I could see all the dirt, so I knew that it had been in the field just behind their house.
These guys are crazy.
So I was relieved at that, and for everybody. I mean, there's a person in the video, he's coming out from a whole row of mobile homes, like just a little bit more this way toward me, and it would have been an absolute disaster.
These people in Alberta are crazy. Is anybody watching from Alberta? Is this what you people do? You just wander around in the crazy weather, hoping that your phone lasts so you can video record it?
Scared. I won't deny it. I actually had my back against the tree.
I guess so,
and
buddy.
I left the van running, and I don't know anything about tornadoes. I don't know if they change path or what they do. So I was like, if this starts coming...
This is like, I think Joanne mentioned in the comments, this is like a Darwin Award. Thank goodness there was nothing deadly that happened. But this doesn't seem like the most brightest idea. And I'm not criticizing anyone. It was a beautiful shot. We all enjoyed the footage. Doesn't seem that bright. If you don't know anything about tornadoes, maybe get the fuck away from the tornado. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I'm trying.
There, watching it go, and I could see all the dirt.
He's very honest. I like this guy.
Just behind their house.
He's very honest.
So I was relieved at that, and for everybody. I mean, there's a person in the video. He's coming out from a whole row of mobile homes.
Listen to what he says. He's so honest.
Just a little bit more this way toward me, and it would have been an absolute disaster.
Listen.
I was scared.
I was scared.
I won't deny it. I actually had my back against the tree, and I had left the van running, and I don't know anything about tornadoes. I don't know if they change path or what they do. So I was like, if this starts coming my way, I'm getting in the van and I'm getting out of here.
Vance Newdorf in Three Hills.
That was a good interview. I enjoyed that one. So, you got to see some of these videos. It's unbelievable. By the way, if you're just joining us, yes, I know normally we do the news of the weekend on Monday, but the news was just so difficult and so tricky and so tough. I don't need to add to the noise. It was tragic, and of course, we're all thinking about people in London. But there's just so much other noise around it with Trump tweeting and all these opinions. I just want to stay out of it. Sometimes it's better just be quiet. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're just joining us for the first time, I'm Daryn.Jones. You're watching Daryn.Jones Live. Welcome. This is fine dog. Alberta's provincial animal. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know anything about tornadoes, so I thought, well, I don't know if they're going to turn and come at me. So I don't know. I just kept filming because I had 9% on my battery. This is fine. Welcome to Alberta. This is fine. And again, I don't want anyone watching thinking I'm diminishing what happened in London, because I'm not. What I'm trying to do is just listen and watch. That's what I try to do when things are so difficult. And what more can I do? How much more can I add to the story? I can't. We can acknowledge it. We can now keep an eye on it. We don't need to add to the froth, to the insanity. So that's what we're doing tonight. That's why we're talking about the Alberta tornado guy. We're going to show the photo of the guy who mowed his lawn like a boss. Lazy Link says, stop swearing. I'm trying, Lazy Link. I'm trying. We're only up to 4. That's a very good record for me. Oh, yeah, we're doing this story, says Carly. Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late, says But My Feels. No problem. Jazzy T. Has anyone made a Wizard of Oz joke yet? No, you're the first, and that is yours. Own it, girl. Well done. How do you reach that age and not know about tornadoes? Adam, I don't know about tornado. Who knows about tornadoes? How much tornado do you have to know about? Okay, so where are we? Right. Check out, some of this is amazing. All right, so that's like, a barn. That's kind of what I know about tornadoes. Roofs get ripped off. Right? Then that, I don't know what that is. No one is hurt, thank God. That's why we can have fun with this story. Nobody hurt, okay, for the record. Okay, so by the Napa Auto Parts in Three Hills. Shout out to Napa, representing in the shot. This is totally a paid ad for Napa. They did a viral video campaign to show the tornado. But shout out to them. Then you got Ryan T here, rocking it. This is a good one, actually. That's unbelievable. Why are people driving into it? That's what I can't figure out. If you see that in the distance, do you continue driving your car, or do you go, you know what, I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go the opposite. It's crazy. Why would you drive towards a tornado? Alberta, what's going on, guys? What's up with you guys? It really is beautiful. Terrifying, but beautiful. Ryan T doing just the silent, no conversation over the shot. I respect that, Ryan T. That's a nice one. Well done, brother. Yep, that's a tornado. Then Bobby Cullum. Her mom sent photos. People in Alberta just like taking photos, send them to their friends. They don't give a fiddlers. Giant thing. So yeah, you get that. And then, of course, the photo that went viral. Man who mowed lawn with tornado behind him says he was keeping an eye on it. Yes. This is where we're leaving our show tonight. This is all of us right now. This is all of us. We are all bravely mowing our lawn with impending doom just behind the fence. We are all mowing our lawns going, I hope that doesn't come our way. I really do. I hope it doesn't come our way. I can't deal with it anymore. I cannot deal with it. This is it, guys. This is it. That's why this photo went viral, because this sums up everything about the world right now. Just like, let's just get, if I can just finish the lawn. I just want to finish the lawn today. Can I please? Hey, is that a terrifying tornado? I know, but I just want to finish the lawn. I'm just so terrible. I just want to finish the lawn. I just want to finish the damn lawn. Whoever this man is, I respect you, brother. I respect that you have yard work to do and you had to get it done, even though there's something horrible off in the distance. I respect you. If you're just joining us, I'm Daryn.Jones. This is Daryn.Jones Live. And welcome to the big program. We do the show 4 nights a week, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Share the news, guys. Subscribe, like, hang, do it all up. We always chat live, but drop the comments. Oh, and by the way, here's another one. If you have a good cell phone provider in Canada, who do you like? Because I'm going to do another show about cell phone providers in Canada, how they're completely insane and corrupt. That'll be a show for another day. I hope you're doing well. Sincerely, I just want to say that the news really is tricky these days, and it's not fun, and it's scary. I might just leave it at that. That's what it is. Let's continue to be nice to our friends and our neighbors and strangers that we may run across. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know how scared they are. You don't know what's in their life. Let's try our best to be good people. That was one of the 3 rules of 2017 for the show. Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. And don't argue on the internet. Those are 2 really good ones, all right? So, I love you all very, very much. If you've been following this program for a while, this thing is doing well. And it's growing. And if you're brand new, like, subscribe, hop in the chat. And yeah, have a good night, everybody. It's a scary time. The news is scary. But don't get scared. Does that make sense? I think it does. Have a good night. I do love you. Each and every one of you. Even you. Yeah, even you.